Hi everyone, welcome to Listen Global English. I'm Gary, British English teacher. I've lived in Colombia since 2010. So for 16 years, I've worked with professionals and business leaders and English learners across Colombia and Latin America and around the world. Today we're exploring an important question. Are women finally breaking through the highest levels of business leadership? According to Fortune magazine, women now lead 55 Fortune 500 companies. That means female CEOs run 11% of North America's largest corporations, the highest percentage ever recorded. A CEO or Chief Executive Officer is the highest ranking executive in a company. And by corporation, we just mean a large company that operates as a legal business entity. So this achievement, this 11%, has been described as a milestone. A milestone is a significant stage or achievement in a process. But while many people are celebrating, others are asking whether progress is happening quickly enough. That's what we're going to ask today. So first, what is the Fortune 500? The Fortune 500 is an annual list of the 500 largest companies in the United States. It's based on revenue. Revenue is just the money a company earns before expenses are deducted. So these are some of the biggest and the most influential businesses in the world. Their decisions affect millions of employees, customers, investors, and suppliers. A supplier is a company that provides products or services to another business. And when we talk about Fortune 500 CEOs, we're actually talking about people who help shape the global economy. Now, one expression you'll hear in discussions about female leadership is the glass ceiling. The glass ceiling refers to an invisible barrier that prevents certain groups from reaching the highest positions in organizations. It's called glass because people can see the opportunities above them, but often struggle to reach them. Breaking through the glass ceiling, it's a very common expression in this subject. For decades, many women entered the workforce. They earned advanced degrees and gained valuable experience. When we say to gain experience, we mean to acquire knowledge and skills through practice, gain experience. Yet, relatively few reached the CEO position. Now, although 55 female CEOs is a record, it's the highest ever, it also means that 445 Fortune 500 companies are still led by men. And this raises an obvious, important question. Why is progress so slow? Why has progress taken so long? Experts, they point to several reasons. They say that first, leadership stereotypes have played a role in this. A stereotype is a simplified belief about a particular group of people. Historically, many people associated leadership with traits, with personality characteristics, with traits such as aggressiveness, competitiveness, and dominance. And when women displayed these same qualities, they were often judged differently. We call this a double standard, when two groups are evaluated according to different rules. For example, a male leader might be described as decisive, while a female leader showing identical behavior might be described as difficult. Secondly, women have often been underrepresented in the leadership pipeline. The leadership pipeline refers to the sequence of jobs and experiences that prepare someone for senior leadership positions. If fewer women enter those roles, fewer women eventually become CEO candidates. And third, family expectations continue to influence career choices. Many women still carry a larger share of childcare and caregiving responsibilities. When we say caregiving, this means looking after children, giving care to elderly relatives or family members who need support. And many women still carry a larger share of childcare. Executive positions often involve long hours, frequent travel, and significant pressure. Balancing these demands can be challenging. Now, we're going to look at some women who have reached the top. One of the most famous is Mary Barra. She's the CEO of General Motors. Now, under her leadership, General Motors has focused heavily on electric vehicles and emerging technologies. Emerging just means developing or becoming important. Emerging. Another notable leader is Jane Fraser. She's the CEO of Citigroup. She actually became the first woman to lead one of Wall Street's major banks. Wall Street is it's a symbol for the American financial industry. The words Wall Street are often just used as a symbol for the US financial industry. In technology, we have Lisa Su. She transformed AMD into one of the world's most respected semiconductor companies. By semiconductor, we're talking about a tiny electronic component used in computers and smartphones and AI systems. These leaders demonstrate that women are succeeding in industries traditionally dominated by men. While much attention focuses on the United States, Latin America has also produced remarkable female business leaders. Female leaders are present in the energy sector and in telecommunications, and they've demonstrated that women can successfully lead major corporations in highly competitive industries. Competitive just means involving strong competition between companies. The Latin American region has also seen significant growth in fintech. Fintech is just short for financial technology, the use of technology to improve financial services. Across Latin America, women are increasingly launching startups. They're leading technology companies and taking on senior executive roles. A startup is just a newly created business with the potential for rapid growth. Now, challenges remain in Latin America. Women still represent a relatively small percentage of CEOs across many Latin American countries. Even so, the trend is moving in the right direction. We often say in English, progress may be slow, but it is beginning to gather momentum. To gather momentum means to gain speed and become stronger over time. Now, there's a question that people ask around this subject. Do women lead differently? And this question often sparks debate. To spark debate means to start a discussion or a disagreement. Research suggests there is no single female leadership style. You will hear research and research. Both pronunciations are fine. Every leader is different. However, studies have found that many female leaders place a strong emphasis on collaboration, communication, and relationship building. Collaboration means working together toward a common goal. And relationship building refers to developing trust and strong professional connections. Now, many organizations believe diverse leadership teams make better decisions because they bring different perspectives to complex problems. A perspective is just a particular way of viewing or understanding something. This doesn't mean women are automatically better leaders than men. Rather, it suggests that organizations benefit when leadership teams include a variety of experiences and viewpoints. A viewpoint is an opinion or a way of thinking about a subject. So I'm going to talk about a few phrasal verbs that appear naturally in this topic. When we say women are increasingly breaking through barriers, to break through means to overcome an obstacle or a difficulty. For example, many female executives have broken through traditional barriers to reach senior positions. You might hear companies are trying to bring up more female leaders. You can also say companies are trying to bring through more female leaders. To bring up in this context, or to bring through, means to develop or train somebody. Example would be the company is bringing up a new generation of female executives. As I say, you could also say the company is bringing through a new generation of female executives. Now, future leaders often work their way up through an organization. And to work your way up means to gradually advance in your career. She worked her way up from a junior analyst to CEO, for instance. Many successful executives stand out from the competition. When we say this, when you hear this, to stand out means to be noticeably better or different. You might hear, her leadership skills helped her stand out from other candidates. In interviews, they might ask you, why do you think you stand out? So looking ahead, what does the future hold? To hold in this context means to contain or bring. What does the future contain, or what does the future bring? What does the future hold? Many experts believe the number of female CEOs will continue to rise. More women are graduating from universities. More women are entering senior leadership positions. And more companies recognize the value of diverse leadership teams. Diverse means including people from different backgrounds and experiences. However, true equality has not yet been achieved. At 11%, women remain significantly underrepresented among Fortune 500 CEOs. Another common English expression you might hear here is, there is still a long way to go. A long way to go just means that much work remains before a goal is achieved. So a few final thoughts. The rise of female CEOs represents genuine progress. More women are leading major corporations than ever before. But at the same time, the numbers remind us that barriers still exist. I suppose the most important lesson may actually be this. The future of leadership should depend on talent, vision, integrity, and performance, not on gender. As opportunities continue to expand, businesses may gain access to a larger pool of talented leaders, benefiting employees, customers, investors, and society as a whole. And for English learners, today's topic provides a useful reminder that business English is about much more than just vocabulary. It's about understanding the trends, the ideas, and the conversations shaping our world. So thank you very much for listening. This has been Listen Global English. We have 2 sister podcasts. We have Listen Business English and we have Listen Online English. Both of these podcasts are linked in the description below. So don't forget to follow the podcast, leave a review, share it with friends or colleagues and fellow English learners. And until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep improving your English. Bye-bye for now.